Mistress Claressa Shields accepts the bare minimum from a married Pap and is referencing a song that Pap wrote while he was with Remy. Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. So, today we are talking CLARESSA SHIELDS, surprise, surprise, a.k.a. Pap's mistress, a.k.a. Pap's entanglement, a.k.a. Pap's pick-me, a.k.a. Pap's side chick, or as Chris Cyborg would say, it is duck hunting season. Pap is doing the absolute bare minimum for CLARESSA Shields, and she is so excited. She is so excited that she is even utilizing a record by Pap that he put out while he was with Remy Ma, and she is trying to use it as a way to define their entanglement, you guys. What am I talking about? What has happened now? Well, supposedly, Claressa's supposed to be training for this fight. She's supposed to be training for this fight coming up against Kay Scott on August 15th, and she is doing everything but training. She is doing everything but training. She cannot keep herself off this internet. And now that she is being drugged up and through here because of her ridiculous interview that she did, where she crashed out, where she lost it over being asked how much longer you're going to entertain a married man. How much longer do we have to put up with this? How much longer are you going to parade around with this married man and try to sell this as black love? And Claressa didn't like that. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to say the D word, the divorce word. And if you're going to say, you know what I'm saying? If you're going to say that that's, her husband, then you need to come back and say that that's his wife. And da-da-da-da-da. And I'm not going to handle it with the law. I'm going to handle it with the court. No. Absolutely not. This is a hot mess express. Absolute hot mess express, right? So all of this is happening, and there's a lot of reaction to it. It goes viral in the Shade Room, Neighborhood Talk, all of the things. Claressa does not like the response because everyone knows that, as long as a man is still married, he's not yours. Even if him and the wife are separated or not interacting or not on good terms, the fact that he does not want to move forward with any divorce proceedings or finalize and get an actual divorce decree should let you know that in Pap's eyes, the door is always open for him and Remy in his delusion. So what you've decided to do is amp all of this up and try to spin this into your favor, except for it keeps getting worse. So on the Breakfast Club's clip, you're in the comments trying to say this man is separated. And not Pap or Remy has ever come out and said that they were separated. Mistress mistakes that you keep making. And then you said that he filed for divorce for you, but nothing publicly is leading to a finalized divorce. Anybody can file for anything, but if you're not going to move forward with anything, it's a nothing burger, CLARESSA Shields, right? So that's what's happening on that, right? So then Claressa gets in the Instagrammy stories, which we talked about the other day, in which she tries to call the question the interviewer asked corny. So now you are disrespecting and trying to throw shade at the platform. And I do not know why you would want to do this and play these types of games in Atlanta. Just like you're trying to play games with the baddies, with the Zeus Network and everything else. I don't think Claressa realizes who she's messing with and what connections that these people have. Even though Charlemagne the God was laughing at the whole segment and everything else and then tried to clean it up at the end, he has a lot of respect for certain radio hosts and how they approach their interviews and their questions, and basically said that he knew this lady since the days of him being with Wendy Williams, that she's a beast in this industry. You do not want to ruin and, blackball yourself from other radio stations and other interviews by talking crazy about these people. But because you did not get the response that you were hoping for in this interview, you're crashing out on the internet. And you're trying to disrespect this lady and throw shade at her in hopes that your fans are going to go bully and attack her, which is flat out disgusting. Disgusting and diabolical behavior, right? And then you were also tagging Pap, and Pap has been ignoring you. He's been ignoring you, and what is Pap posting on his platform? Himself. Himself. Listen to me. Listen to me. I dropped another freestyle. Download my music. You know what I'm saying? Look, I have bout sunglasses on. So that means I'm being supportive. That means I'm being supportive. It sounds like y'all are just putting shmoney into anything. Shmoney into anything. How many of y'all are going to go out and purchase bout sunglasses, you guys? I mean, it's just really the audacity of it all. So what has happened, right? Because Claressa continues to post Pap, and all Pap is doing is either promoting the fight with Salida Promotions and Win Records, or he's promoting himself, begging you to stream his music, begging you to give his music some spins, y'all. So this is what Claressa posted, and I find this hilarious. Now, what's funny about this is that Remy Ma, when they were having their back and forth in public, Remy said, tell your boyfriend to buy you some flowers. This was, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about with the bare minimum, y'all. And it's not even just that, right? That's not even the issue, right? It is these bare minimum flowers that Claressa got as well. It is also the song selection that was, in here that she decided to use. She is repurposing a song, Invisible Black Love, that Pap made for his wife, the wife that he is still married to. So she is repurposing it to define the two of them, which we are going to get into in a second. And then she posts this. So it is a video, but it is playing Claressa's diss record that, again, I'm not, streaming. I'm not giving any play to. But it basically had said in here as well, me and my man can't be mimicked, run your mouth, and everything else, and some emojis. Here's the thing. You are mimicking everything that Pap and Remy did. And what you are thinking is you think that your followers are dumb enough and are idiots enough to think that everything that you and Pap got going on is something brand new. But all you guys are doing is repackaging and repurposing and copying and pasting everything Remy's already done. Remy's the blueprint. Remy is the brains behind the operation. Remy did all this. Remy started all of this. You're trying to pick up Remy's leftovers and trying to present the trash as something new. And trying to present the garbage of the husband she left behind as something new. And the people are not going to fall for it. But I got to get into these lyrics because nothing of these lyrics explain the entanglement of Pap and his mistress. He wrote this song for his wife. So we're going to get into these lyrics, and this is not the first time Claressa has promoted this song, but I just find it interesting. Anytime you are getting drug up and through here for being public and embarrassing yourself on the internet over a married man, and you must have begged and pleaded to get these flowers sent to you, you know what I'm saying? It's just a hot mess express. And I forgot, before I forget, I want to get into what the flowers had to say also, because that also was hilarious to me. So the flowers say, to the love of my life, from the love of your life. Thanks for being you. Love always, Papoose. But Claressa thinks that she has a prize. She thinks that Remy's husband is such a prize, and she is trying to repurpose this invincible black love that she has referenced on multiple occasions. But I just want to quickly go over the lyrics. So it says, and remember, this came out in 2021. Remy Ma alleged that they, in May of 2022, meaning that they were no longer functioning as husband and wife, but not legally separated, is Pap was still sleeping on Remy's couch, right? So it says, we had our share of trouble, maybe more than others. With a little love and understanding, we can climb high from any mountain. But as long as it's you and me, girl, there's nothing we can't do. Even if the world starts falling, everyone wants true love. As long as there is love and we're together, baby, listen to your heart. Ain't no industry relationship faking SHIT, acting phony, corny, frontin' and then you on the next, you looking lonely. This is loyalty, trust, lust, faithfulness, dedication, honesty, modesty, discipline, celebration. Other couples tried to beat us, but see us, we planted nurseries. They ain't even make it this city first anniversary to outlast the best of them. Just say when they can't pass the test of time, we a decade in. Claressa, how is this about you and Pap? How do you promote this song and relate it to yourself and Pap when Pap is even saying in the lyrics, we're a decade in? What decade are you and Pap in? Make it make sense! You can't fake loyalty with royalty. That's a dub nail. All hail an invincible black love. She make me feel something. I wanna unalive something. We do that real FUCKING. We ain't got no chill button. Even if the world starts falling, everyone wants true love. As long as there is love and we're together, baby, listen to your heart. I like girls with melanin magic. Filet negligee, elegant fabric. Put the food in the fridge, bread in the cabinet. Reading online books in the bed with a tablet. Claressa, this is not you. When have you been reading books in the bed on a tablet? You know what I'm saying? When are you putting any food in the fridge when you eat out all the time? Your cooking skills are lacking to the point that Pap is always ordering carryout. That was not the case with Remy. Since she met me, she got generous habits. That's how your heart feels when the gentleman has it. But Pap doesn't have anything right now. Except for his next come up. A ninja disrespect you, I'm letting him have it. Now, this is funny to me because, again, there have been multiple ninjas that have disrespected Claressa Shields, and where was Pap? He made a blink and you missed it appearance when him and 50 Cent were going at it, and Claressa decided to insert himself, and then, Pap disappeared. Pap was nowhere on the premises, and then when he did, you know what I'm saying, come out with the diss record, it wasn't about Claressa. It had zero to do with Claressa at all. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, what had happened was Pap made sure to reference in that diss record him and his little run-in with Easy the Black Captain. And basically, in this song as well, Claressa, he is saying that if a dude is disrespecting his wife, he's going to let them have it. But for you, the mistress, not so much. Not too much on that. Infrared lights when I catch him in traffic. ASS in the air, head in the mattress. You got DAMNED right. We share an HELL of a passion. My soulmate, she's so great. My ride or die, all gas, no brakes. Even if the world starts falling, baby, one thing comes true love. As long as there is love and we're together, baby, listen to your heart. Come hold my hand and say that you love me forever. Then I will give you all that I have. Our love will never end. Even if the world starts falling, everyone wants true love. As long as there's love and we're together, baby, listen to your heart. Baby, listen to your heart. Baby, listen to your heart. Yeah. So this, like I said, was a song that Pap wrote and, released while he was very much in marital bliss with his wife Remima. So you're trying to take on everything that Pap has ever said or done for his wife that he still will not legally be single from, and trying to apply it to yourself to convince yourself that you won something. And you did not. You have Remy's leftovers. There's nothing that you're doing or saying that is a flex. You know what I'm saying? So ultimately, you are the one that is Bobo the fool when it is all said and done. These cheap little roses and everything else, you know what I'm saying? Nobody cares. Nobody's interested. It's just, it's a hot mess, but this is what Claressa wants. Claressa wants this dysfunction. She wants to continue to get dragged because she keeps doing all this madness. So ultimately, that is all that I have, you guys, for this video. I need y'all to do me the biggest favor and do y'all biggest one, and that is to hype the video. Hype the video, please. There is that. That is it. That is all. Es todos es final. Es finito. Es the end of the road. Es the end of the line for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.